Unacceptable. No. 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 I hated that game. I hated watching every fucking second of that game. That game was such a fucking pain to watch. That game was so excruciatingly annoying on how goddamn frustrating it was. Because you had this game. The Cleveland Guardians are not a good baseball team. The Cleveland Guardians are below 500 for a reason. The Cleveland Guardians were giving you so many chances today to take the game. They're saying, here, Phillies, here, take the game, here. I'm just deliver it to you. I can't find the strike zone. I'm walking you 8 times in the game. Here, take 3 chances in 3 innings with the bases fucking loaded. Here, take the game. Take the game from us. We don't want it. And you squandered it. And you let it go away. You didn't take advantage of any opportunity that you got. None. Somehow this is still a 1-run game later on because of a JT and Bryson Stott back-to-back homers. Somehow this was still a 1-run game. Can I give credit to the Phillies for not dying in the game? No, not today. Not today. Not tonight. No, I can't. I cannot. Because you know why? I mentioned it 50,000 times in the first couple of things, you know. When you have 3 innings, and I'm going to repeat that many times in this recap, 3 innings. You had 3 innings today when you had the bases loaded. One of those chances even was when the reliever came in for Cleveland and he walked, 3 guys in a row? He walked Brandon Marsh. He walks Jake Cave. He walks Kyle Schwarber. You have all the chances in the world. They're hand delivering you the fucking game. Here's the game in the palm of my hand. Take it. Just take it. Here's Trey Turner swinging at a slider 50 feet outside the zone. How about that for an at-bat? Here's Dusty Wathan ringing around Alec Boehm on the hardest hit single I've ever seen in my life. He was thrown out by 50 feet. Strikeout after strikeout with the bases loaded, just squandering opportunities. Holy fucking shit. How many chances are you going to get with the bases loaded and just not score? You scored 1 time with the bases loaded this entire goddamn game. This entire goddamn game with the bases loaded, you scored once, and that was a walk. That was a Kyle Schwarber walk with the bases loaded. That was the only time you scored on any of those chances. Your other runs came from a Nick Castellanos ground out after a Trey Turner triple. Your other runs came on a JT Realmuto home run and a Bryson Stott home run followed right after. Oh, but also don't get me started because you still probably would have won the game with all these squandered bases loaded opportunities if fucking Ranger Suarez doesn't give up 4 runs, doesn't struggle in the first inning with 2 outs. Trey Turner bobbling balls over at shortstop. Trey Turner, you're fucking frustrating as shit. I have no idea who you are. Where is World Baseball Classic Trey Turner? Where is it? Where's the clutch pitching with 2 outs? Ranger Suarez, holy fucking shit. Ranger, just throw a strike. Just throw a strike. Oh, just allow 4 hits to Jose Ramirez. Okay, Josh Bell, who's done dick all year. Josh Bell, who has been fucking terrible all year. Of course he drives in runs because of fucking course. You can tell I'm frustrated with this game. Junior Marte can't only get an out. And of course, those 2 runs were the most crucial part of the game because you hit back-to-back home runs. Holy shit, they make it a 1-run game. And if those 2 runs weren't allowed by Marte, you would have had the fucking lead. Holy hell. The Cleveland Guardians did not win this game. The Cleveland Guardians, holy fucking shit. You lost this game. Cleveland did not win it. They didn't win it. You lost with all those chances with the bases loaded and Ranger Suarez. Am I being harsh on Ranger? No. I know what a Ranger is at his best. And this is not Ranger at his best at all. His best is what we saw in the playoffs last year. His best is how fantastic as fuck he was in June. Where did that go? Where did that go? His past couple of starts have been really mediocre to bad. That start against the Nationals. That start against the Marlins. His last start out was fine coming out of the All-Star break. This start today was not good. It was not good at all. He had one clean inning. One. I don't want to hear anything about the Cleveland Guardians. Oh, they ran the bases well. Oh, they put the ball in play in important situations. Shut up. Shut up. The Cleveland Guardians are below 500 for a reason. They're not a good team. They play in the fucking AL Central that sucks dick. It's the worst division in the goddamn Major League Baseball, and they can't take advantage of it. They blow as many saves as they can. Their starting pitcher, their 23-year-old starting pitcher, can't find the strike zone when you get runners on base. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Take advantage of your fucking opportunities. Runners in scoring position. What do you have, like a sub 700 OPS with runners on this year? That's as bad as the fucking Padres. I got to bring up that stat. I believe it was Bob Wankel that brought it up. Bob Wankel of Crossing Broad. I believe that was one of the stats. Bob Wankel. What was... Yep, here we go. Phillies, they went... Let's just get the stat for Phillies and runners in scoring position today. 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Fantastic. They left 10 runners on base. Holy fucking shit. The Phillies entered tonight with a 698 OPS with runners in scoring position. 26th overall in Major League Baseball. Only the Padres, 690, are worse among National League teams. That should tell you everything there. Phillies don't put the fucking ball in play when they have runners on, and it still doesn't make fucking sense because this team is, 7 games above 500? I believe so at this point now with the way they're losing now. Yeah, 7 games above 500 after this. The only thing to your benefit today is that the Miami Marlins lost. They lost their 7th in a row, so they're squandering. The Giants lost, and the Diamondbacks lost, so every team that's around you in the goddamn wildcard standings lost, so you lost no traction. The worst part is that you gained no traction. I don't care about the fucking other teams. I want to win the games that are in front of me. I want to take advantage of a goddamn AL Central team that's not good. I want to take advantage of this part of the schedule before you play the Baltimore Orioles next week. That's what I want to do. I don't want to see Dusty Waffins waving home Alec Boehm on the hardest hit single I've seen in my goddamn life on a fucking hose cannon from the fucking center fielder. Pardon my language. I'm just frustrated with this game. Holy hell. Holy hell. I am frustrated with this game. 3rd loss in a row. Okay, the Brewers series, they got a nasty bullpen. You lost to Corbin Burns. Okay, I can deal with that. I can handle that. Not against the fucking Cleveland Guardians. No, that's where I draw the goddamn line. What's the issue now? What's the issue now? Oh, bases loaded chances are too hard for us. Oh, we get so many bases loaded chances. We can walk a ton. We can do all this crap, but we can't get a goddamn single at least with the bases loaded to score 2 runs? Trey Turner, is that enough to ask for? Is that enough to put the ball in goddamn play? With the bases loaded? Are you serious? Is that enough? Is that enough to put the goddamn ball in play with the bases loaded? I guess it isn't. I want to see every at-bat today with the bases loaded that we had. I want to see every at-bat. When was our first opportunity with the bases loaded? I believe it was in the top of the 2nd inning, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Stott walked, then Boehm singled, then Marsh walked, then Cave popped out. So that was the first chance with bases loaded. Top of the 3rd, we didn't have a chance. Top of the 4th, here we go. Alec Boehm with a single. Marsh with a walk. Cave with a single. That was where Alec Boehm got thrown out there, so that wasn't a bases loaded opportunity. Kyle Schwarber, walk. Bases loaded here. Trey Turner, line out the center field. Solid contact by Trey Turner. Oh, sorry, unlucky. Go right to center fielder. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Liner right to the goddamn center fielder. At the perfect swing at MLB The Show 23. That's the perfect description of that game. So that's 2 innings. Well, not 2 innings in a row. The second and the fourth, you squander 2 chances with the bases loaded. Let's go to the top of the 6th because this is the other chances with the bases loaded. Stott leads off with a single. Marsh walks. Cave walks. Schwarber walks. Oh, there's your run with the bases loaded. Trey Turner strikes out on 5 pitches. Only sees 1 ball. Strikes out on the worst slider possible, 50 feet outside the zone. And then Nick Castellanos pops up on the first pitch. So you had 4 at-bats today. Actually 5 at-bats, but the bases loaded. I say 4 because of the walk. That's what happened. You had 4 at-bats today, but the bases loaded resulted in 4 outs. 2 of those by Trey Turner. 2 of those by Trey Turner. I have no idea what the fuck Trey Turner is. Is Trey Turner a bad player? No, he is a top 10 player in baseball. He's having a bad fucking year. It doesn't make it any less frustrating. It doesn't make it any less frustrating. It doesn't. It doesn't. Where's World Baseball Classic Trey Turner? Because I know that's in there. Where's Trey Turner smashing grand slams all over the fucking place? God, Jesus. This is probably the most mad I've been all year. I can't even fucking comprehend it. Jesus. Can't even. I can't even. I need a trade dead. I need a move from Dave Dombrowski. I need a move. There we go. Here's another stat on Trey Turner. Oh boy, from John Stolness. Trey Turner has 4 extra base hits in the month of July. He had an on-base percentage of .279 this month coming into tonight. 18 for 4 strikeout walk ratio before tonight. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. Holy hell. Holy fucking hell. I am mad. I am blowing a gasket. Because that game pissed me the fuck off. Holy shit. Dave Dombrowski, I need you to make a trade. Sooner rather than later. Give me a goddamn bat. Because Bryce Harper proved he could play first base. I forgot to even mention that because the rest of the game pissed me off. Bryce Harper, his first play of the goddamn night, in the bottom of the first inning, grounder. Here you go, Sonny. First game playing first base. Here you go. Grounder right to you. Perfect play. Takes it right to first base. Hands it right off the Ranger Suarez. Oh, you want another difficult play? Here's a liner. Hit it right to you. Divigs to make the play. Oh, you want another, highlight reel play at first base? The quote-unquote easiest position to play that some people say. Oh, here's a foul ball into the dugout area. Oh, simple Bryce Harper jumping into the dugout to make the catch, giving the entire Philadelphia region a heart attack. Bryce, don't do that again. That was amazing, but don't do that again. Please. Please. Bryce Harper proved he could play first base. Bryce Harper proved he could play first base. This game was enough for me to see that. It was enough for me to see that. People are saying, it's going to be an adjustment period and all that. Bryce Harper proved he could play first base after tonight. Rob Thompson said this is not going to be an everyday thing to start off. It's going to be one every other game, so he's not going to play first base tomorrow. He's going to DH every other game type of scenario. But this game alone proved to me that Bryce Harper can play first base. He can. Now I need Dave Dombrowski to go get me a bat that could play the outfield. I know there's people are talking. I see people in the comment section. I've seen stuff on Twitter about Cody Bellinger. I would not mind Cody Bellinger at all. I would not mind Cody Bellinger at all. I would prefer a right-handed power bat, but I wouldn't complain about a Cody Bellinger. He can hit lefties as well as righties this year. His splits are really good against lefties and righties. Having a nice bounce back year. Holy shit. My God. Yes, Bryce Harper proved that he could play first base. I have no issue with that. He proved it with all the freaking shit that he did today. He did. He definitely did. But my God. Can we just get a goddamn hit with runners in scoring position? Is it that much to ask for? Seriously. The Cleveland pitching was giving you all the chances in the goddamn world. All the chances in the goddamn world to win this game. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ranger Suarez, 5 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs allowed, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Not good enough. His ERA is back over 4. Not good enough. Marte, not good at all. Only recorded 1 out, allowed 3 hits and 2 earned runs. One of those runs was, yes, when Matt Strahm was on the mound, but it gets charged to Marte because they were inherited runners. Strom got out of the situation. Bellotti had a mostly clean inning, 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. Soto had a clean inning, allowed 1 hit, 9 pitches. Lineup today, Kyle Schwarber 0 for 3 with an RBI and 2 walks. Trey Turner 1 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Nick Castellanos 0 for 5 with an RBI. Castellanos is definitely feeling it the last couple of weeks into the All-Star break. Bryce Harper 1 for 4. JT 1 for 5 with a 2-run shot. And also JT Realmuto behind the plate was also the reason some of the runs scored, because Jose Ramirez running all over the place on the base paths. A couple of wild pitches get by JT being a little lazy behind the plate, and an eventual ground ball scores a run. So that also happened. You making mistakes behind the plate. That is also the reason why. Bryson Stott 2 for 4 with a solo shot. Bryson Stott average above 307, 344 on base, 440 slugging. How much more do I have to compliment Bryson Stott? He's a fucking stud. Boom, 2 for 4. Marsh honestly had a very solid night. 0 for 1 with 3 walks. Got on base 3 times. Jake Cave. Honestly, I'm not going to complain about his day. I'm not. Okay, first time with the bases loaded. It's Jake Cave. I'm not expecting much. But when Trey Turner has bases loaded 2 fucking times in the game, that's when I get more angry. I'm not getting angry at Jake fucking Cave with the bases loaded. Holy hell. Look at this lineup for the Guardians. Juan 2 for 5. Rosario 1 for 4. Ramirez 4 for 5. He torched you today. Naylor 2 for 5. Bell 1 for 3 with a walk. Fry 2 for 4. Jimenez 0 for 3. Straw 1 for 3. Arias 0 for 2 with a walk. And then Brennan came in, he was 0 for 1. They were 6 for 14 with runners on. 10 runners left on base. Like, seriously, look at their pitching. 8 walks. 8 walks. Williams was not good. Williams was not good on the mound. 4 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts on 81 pitches. He was not good. He was not good. Not good at all. Heron came in. Did not record a single out. 3 walks. I need more. I need way more from today. And you didn't give it to me. Holy hell. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It really is. It really pisses me off. Ay. Like I said, with the standings in regards to Major League Baseball and the wild card, you lost no traction at all. You're still tied with the Marlins, but now the Cincinnati Reds are with a 3-way tie with the Marlins and the Phillies for the final wild card spot, because they did beat the Diamondbacks. So there's a 3-way tie there. I believe the Braves, they are beating the Milwaukee Brewers, so I'm not sure if that has any implications for the central standings. Now, if the Brewers lose, the Reds would only be a game and a half back in the first place, and that has no intentions there at all either. But looking at some other teams, yeah, basically nothing else changed with the wild card standings. Every team in the wild card standings lost besides the Reds. That's basically it. That's basically it. Seriously, you're looking at the Cleveland Guardians. They're a game below 500. They are 48-49. They are in a terrible division. They're in the worst division in baseball. Gotta be fucking shitting me here. Holy hell. I need a goddamn trade from Dave Dombrowski. I need a trade. I need a trade. I need a trade. I need something. I need sustenance. I need another bat that can come in and drive in runs. I just do. I just do. If I'm looking at tomorrow's game, it's mandatory. The next 2 games are mandatory. You got Zack Wheeler and you got Nola on the mound. These games are mandatory. These games are absolutely mandatory. Tanner Beebe is on the mound. He is 5-2 with a 3.32 ERA. I don't care. He's a young pitcher. He can get flustered. Take advantage of it. And then looks like they're going to be doing a bullpen game on Sunday for the Guardians, but Nola on the mound. You got to win these next 2 games. You got to win these next 2 games. It's fucking mandatory. I am not losing a fucking series to the below 500 Cleveland Guardians. I'm not. I will blow a gasket more than I did in this goddamn recap. I will blow a gasket. It's fucking ridiculous. Go and win. Go and win tomorrow. with Zack Wheeler on the bump. Zack, I need you to have a shutdown performance, Zack. I can't have an inconsistent Zack Wheeler tomorrow. I cannot. 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 I need Zack Wheeler to show up. I need Nola to show up. I need this fucking offense to show up. Especially if they get runners on. I'm not losing a fucking series to the goddamn Guardians. That's for sure. Because look at the schedule upcoming. After Baltimore, you're playing the Pittsburgh Pirates for 3 games. You're playing the Marlins for 4 games, the Kansas City Royals, and the Washington Nationals. That is 4 series in a row against teams that you should be able to beat. But, of course, the Miami Marlins have had our number this year. But those are 4 series after Baltimore, especially. Can we win? Please. So I don't raise my blood pressure more than it already is. More than it already is. My God. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. 3 chances with the goddamn bases, 3 innings with the bases loaded. And you score 1 run. You score 1 run. Holy hell. Looking at the chat here, after 6 innings, the Phillies offense had 8 hits, 8 walks, and should have scored a crap load of runs. I completely agree there, Scott. Completely agree. American Loyalist says he blames the Barbie movie for this. I am already tired of the Barbie and the Oppenheimer, whatever that fucking movie is called, jokes on Twitter. I am so tired of it. That's all I see. That is all I see. I can give 2 shits about either of those movies. I don't care. We just couldn't get a clutch hit. Exactly. It wasn't just the offense. Ranger Suarez had many chances. Exactly. Exactly. How many times did we have the bases loaded? We had 3 innings with the bases loaded. 3 innings. Bryce putting his body on the line for 1 game. Yep. Bryce Harper proved he could play first base. He definitely did. Telling all we should have gotten we are frustrated with Trey Turner. He's not going to be this bad over the course of the contract. I hate the way he's playing. Don't get me wrong. It's not an excuse. Trey Turner is a way better player than this. He's a top 10 player in baseball. I've really been enjoying how the Phillies have been playing lately, but our offense has had some real bad stretches. Jesus. Losing to an AL Central team should count for 5 losses. Pathetic division. Trey is having a Nick Castellanos. Yep. Yeah. It's basically it. It's not an excuse. The famous Phillies midseason collapse happening for over 110 years. It better not happen again. It better not happen again. We ran 1 million pitches on the Guardians and still couldn't make them pay. Exactly. Exactly. At least the Cleveland staff should be exhausted for the rest of the series. I hope they are. I hope they are. They lost tonight, and tomorrow we win 15-2, and it's back to still negative thoughts. I am positive, yes, we are playing like crap now, 52-45, but yelling and getting upset changes. I know it changes nothing. I'm just fucking frustrated with this game. I recap every single game. I'm going to react the way I do after every single game. If there's a positive thought about it, there will be a positive thought. If there's something that I did not like throughout the game, and especially with the way frustrating this game was, I'm going to react the way I'm going to react. That's what happens when you are die hard for 162, like I am. I'm a crazy son of a bitch for that. I am. But I react as I watch the games. Maybe that's a mistake by me. Maybe that's bad on me. That's the way I am. That's the way I am. Go get Cody Bellinger. He has 13 home runs and a 913 OPS. Yeah. My boy's pressed. I need a drink after this. I need a nice fucking bottle of H2O. I did not bring my bottle up here. I gotta go refill it when I'm done this. Gotta go refill it. I can feel my mouth getting dry. I can feel that. You can even tell it in my voice. Like I went so monotone after all the screaming. Well, not even really screaming and all that. I was just, well, I guess you can call it screaming. I went very monotone. Going for Bellinger definitely crossed my mind too. What can Kevin Long do with him? I don't even think he has to do much. Bellinger is having a perfectly fine season for his work. Cody Bellinger. What are his numbers overall? I typed Cody on Google, not Cody Bellinger. Here we go. what are his stats this year? He's got a 317 average and 249 at bats this year. 371 on base and 913 OPS. It's really good numbers. It's really good numbers. He's got a 542 slugging, 37 RBI, so he's not driving into runs. 22 walks. He's having a good year. He's having a really good year. I would not mind bringing in that type of bat. It's another lefty in the lineup, but you can work around that with the numbers that he's putting up. That's what I would say. We were at the Cubs game. Our scout and latest rumors have a Cody Bellinger and Marcus Stroman trade to the Phillies. I wouldn't mind that if that's the case. I'm trying to go all in for a playoff push. At this point, I don't care about prospects. If I gotta trade a prospect to go get someone, you gotta go do it. Our window to win a championship is in the next 1 to 3 between this year and maybe like another couple of years down the line. It's like a 1 to 3, 4 year window with this team, with the contracts that we have. We gotta try to go all in. Yeah, it's definitely going to be an expensive thing, but yes, we are trying to go all in for a World Series. What has me more pissed off is just please put the ball in blank play. Yeah. Jesus, can't stop sneezing now. Nice to see Bryce back in the field. Oh yeah. Allowing Jose Ramirez to steal bases is embarrassing. Dude weighs 400 pounds. Would really like to have Stott and Turner switched in the batting order. I would like Stott up in lineup too. I think it's time. I personally think it's time, but Stott has been thriving in the lower parts of the lineup too. I just don't know. I hope Turner will get better. Trey Turner is a joke. Get Nola out of feeling. Okay, we're talking about Aaron Nola apparently. If you want a righty power bat, make St. Louis an offer for Arenado that an owner can't refuse. Trade Nola for Snell. I don't even think the Padres would accept that. I don't even think that would be an acceptable offer from San Diego. I would take trade Star Wars. Now you're trading the entire team, dude. No. Now you're just getting to the point that's ridiculous. Can't be trading the entire team. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight, everybody. We don't have any calls here on the anytime hotline, so I think this is where we ended. Frustrating game it definitely was, but got to move on. We got to win tomorrow. Zack Wheeler on the bump. Offense got to be way better. Mandatory win. It's a mandatory win. Mandatory win. So, are we scared of anyone in the American League? Probably the Astros and the Rangers, since we never beat them. Probably those two teams. I'm not sure about the Orioles. They're a very young team, but they're playing really good. So who knows? So, going to do it for tonight, everybody. Thank you for joining as always. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to check out everything in the description. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are very close to 800 subscribers. Join the TTP Sports family so you can see my face yelling at a camera every goddamn Phillies game. And every other Phillies sports too. You can see my goddamn face doing that. So, yeah. Do it. It's a fun time. And also use the code TTP Sports, $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. Great deal. Don't pass it up.